Hey folks, in today's topic we're going to look at 5 of the most ridiculous things that NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley was involved in. Nowadays, Chuck is recognized on TV as an analyst for the show Inside the NBA, but during his playing career and even after that, he has done some controversial things that made people say, did he really do this? Before we get started, I'll give you guys some honorable mentions. A few days before Barkley got drafted, he ended up gaining 20 pounds in 2 days so that the 76ers would not draft him, but they ended up taking him anyway. In 2002, he kissed a donkey's ass after losing a bet. And during the 2007 All-Star Weekend, he beat Dick Bavetta in a foot race, which was probably the most exciting event there. Alright, now let's get to the list. Number 5, Barkley once got sued for not paying $400K in gambling debts. In 2007, long after his NBA career was over, Barkley traveled to Wynn Las Vegas, a popular resort and casino. He spent a couple nights there playing blackjack and ended up accumulating some gambling debts. 1 year later, in 2008, Wynn Las Vegas sued Barkley for not paying $400,000 that he lost while playing at the casino. They said that they extended 4 $100,000 markers to him that have not been paid back yet. For a guy who made over $40 million in his NBA career and also holds a lucrative job at TNT, it's kinda surprising he tried to avoid paying up $400 grand. From Barkley's own recollection, he said that he lost a total of nearly $30 million from gambling in Vegas throughout his life. That's pretty crazy considering that his total NBA contract earnings were only $40 million. When questioned about this lawsuit, Barkley admitted that this gambling problem is something that he needs to get under control. Number 4, he once threw a man into a window. In 1997, when Barkley was playing for the Houston Rockets, he was at a bar and basically picked up a guy and launched him into a window. This happened in Orlando when his team was about to play a preseason game against the Magic. He ended up getting arrested and charged for aggravated battery. While this incident seems pretty bad at first glance, multiple witnesses have reported later on that the guy he threw out the window was inappropriately provoking him. His teammate Clyde Drexler was with him at the bar and said that Barkley was certainly provoked. And a woman who was with them said that the guy was shouting curses and threw a cup of ice at him. Which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty funny to imagine. Charles himself stated that it was inappropriate and he was going to defend himself because the guy got what he deserved. Oh, and the guy's name was Jorge Lugo, who was 5'2" and 110 pounds. Number 3, he was arrested for drunk driving with a prostitute in his car. Let's jump back to 2008, a few months after Barkley was sued for not paying his gambling debts. He was reportedly driving around Scottsdale, Arizona and got pulled over for running through a stop sign. According to the police, Barkley said that the reason why he was driving so fast was because he was in a hurry to receive oral sex from his female passenger. Then he admitted that he had a couple of drinks as well, and then he failed a DUI test. I mean, at least he was being honest with why he was in a rush, but you know, drunk driving is still terrible. He even told one of the employees that he would get his name tattooed on his ass if it got him out of the DUI. Obviously, that did not work, and Barkley ended up getting arrested and took a scary looking mugshot. But the good thing is he has not gotten another DUI since then. Number 2, during his NBA career, he made a Nike commercial telling everyone that he was not a role model. I don't think the message of this commercial is ridiculous, but it was the concept. It was the first time we saw a professional basketball player come out and say something like this in public. Usually Nike commercials have something to do with motivation and promoting shoes or other merchandise, but this role model commercial by Charles took the world by storm. Everyone has took notice of this and it's become a huge topic of discussion, even today. He argued that professional athletes should not be role models just because they can dunk a basketball. Kids shouldn't be looking up to guys like him or Michael Jordan because they're not people who those kids can actually become. The vice president at the time, Quayle, noticed this commercial and believed that Barkley's message was directed towards teachers and parents, who should be the real role models for the children. And in my opinion, I kinda agree with him too. It's okay to look up to athletes, but at the same time, parents and teachers are the ones who kids should be learning from. And number 1, during a game, Barkley spit on an 8-year-old girl. In a game against the New Jersey Nets in 1991, Barkley was going back and forth with a heckler who kept shouting profanities at him. Eventually, he just lost it. He went up to him and attempted to spit on him, but he missed, and the spit ended up hitting a little girl. Then the NBA suspended Barkley for 1 game and fined him $10,000 for spitting into the crowd. When he was asked about spitting on the wrong person, he claimed that he was tired and didn't have enough foam in his mouth, so the spit went everywhere. But he understood he made a mistake, and later on he apologized to the girl and her family. He even said that this incident changed his life, because he used to get angry over every small thing before. But after what happened here, he realized this isn't a good way to act. And even to this day, he still keeps in touch with their family. And that's all for this video, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next time.